Hello and welcome back to Farm to Survive on Maypole Farm. And you join me on a very, well, rainy October morning. In fact, I think it's actually thunder. Where can we find this forecast? Somewhere in here, isn't it? I'm sure it was. But yeah, as you can see, it is a little bit rainy. We've filled up our fertiliser spreader with some solid fertiliser. I think if we can go over to the contracts, we can see there's a couple of cultivating ones. Those are pretty good. We might invest in a cultivator. That might be a good idea, as it is that kind of time of the year. What we're October now. Got another dead wood. That shouldn't be number 10 trees for that area. Yeah. Ooh, I'm actually intrigued. What else have we got? We got some fertilizing jobs. We got that's pretty good one. What's this? Ooh. Oh, hold on. Where are we? We are. Is that? Oh, that's the field next to ours. Ah, that's very nice. We shall probably we'll do that because we do need money today. We really do need money today. So we don't want to borrow the items. We want to just accept the contract. Yep. So let's head on over to back to our farm. Unfortunately, I've not got the fork on it, so I can't pick up the bag. I'll have to come back. Anyway, today, I would like to put up a greenhouse, because I believe a greenhouse will only take water, which should be easy enough, and if it's a little tricky getting to the pond on this map, as if we come over to here, where's the pond? So this is the only kind of lake that I can see. It might be a little bit tricky to transport that distance. It probably will be. So we might have to put a water tower in to make it a little bit easier. But that's only like £10,000. So we should be able to get the money back for that. But this greenhouse is... Oh, where are we going? I've forgotten my way already. We need... I'll tag it. It should just be keeps going straight in theory. Yeah. So we need a fair amount of money, I think. I'll find out in a moment once we've got going with this contract. But we need to cut down a whole bunch of trees where we're going to put the greenhouse, because we are going to put it within our forest. Is this our forest? Or is this... Yeah, I think this is our forest, isn't it? Oh, clip the wall. Yes, this is our forest. Very nice. So we... yeah. So obviously, because we own this, we own 129, which is just a big woodland. I'd like to kind of put my greenhouses right on the boundary between kind of 29 and 30, 129 and 31. We might put a little bit of a track in, because I have got another idea to put in a sawmill. So if we go into construction, is that going to let us... Yep, okay. Silos, no. Constructibles, not going to be in there. Containers, no. Tools, no. Farmhouses, sheds, silos. Have I gone to the wrong one? I have. No, factories, selling points, greenhouses. So we got this rice one. So that's a small tarp greenhouse. We kind of want to maximise the amount of money we can get. So we should probably go for one of these 36,000 greenhouses. I'm not sure it makes much difference which one we get. We could go with a mushroom. That would be much cheaper. But I think greenhouses are better off. And we will choose probably lettuce. Oh, is that... Oh, that's a bit more expensive. Yes, so we will go with this. Oh, it's not as big as I thought. That's interesting. So I was going to put it somewhere around here, which would doesn't actually look like it's got that big of a footprint. But if we come over to probably in factories, what's that one? Carpentry, cement factory. So this is the this is one of the bigger sawmills. Yeah, that is quite big. Maybe we'll put that. Yeah, that would work there, and we can put another greenhouse further down. But that is £150,000. We don't really have 150 to spend on it at the moment. I thought, is that... No. Dairy, grain, grapes. Oh, okay, so another 36,000 for the small wood plant, which would be good. Oh, that is tiny. It really is tiny. But yeah, once again that's another £36,000 that we'd have to spend. So let's get going with this. Yeah, I'll go with that. That is good. Did I mess it up? No. I want that. Show lines on. Right. Let's get this done, and then we hopefully will be able to get. This should take us up to about £20,000, which would be good. is field 31 all fertilized. So we can collect £6,000. We did spend probably about £4,000 there on some more fertilizer, but we have a lot more fertilizer left now. So let's go and collect that, and have a look at the contracts. What else have we got in here? We will get to some tree cutting later on, I think. I really like this. 10 trees in this little area. I'm tempted. And then we've got some more fertilizing contracts here, which would be pretty good. So let's just have a look at which one's better. Right, let's give this one. Let's accept that one. I'm going to do that first, I think. Might need to take another bag. But let's fill that one up. And I think we will do the other fertilizing contract, because then that will give us a good amount of extra money, because we need is it like 36,000 for the big greenhouse. We can obviously sell the wood, but obviously everything that we can gain extra would be very good. And if we come over to here and to, I don't know, is it in the miscellaneous? No, it's not in miscellaneous. It is in here. We have this 9,500 pound tanker that takes 7,300 litres, whereas this one takes 2,000 litres. This one is 17,000, takes 6,000. So it takes more and it's cheaper. Then you're getting into the 25/8, which is not. It's only 700 litres less. But yeah, definitely worth it. So we'll need one of these tankers as well. So let's take... Ooh, I've got a full bag. It's very handy. Let's... where is this field? This field. Here. Tag this. So let's head over to... What field is it? It is 16. Let's head over to field 16. Is that down the bottom? Oh, okay. Let's head over to field 16 and then the other fertilizer field and pull in a little bit more money for our green empire. Okay, so we've just filled back up with some more fertiliser from our kind of yard. Unfortunately, we didn't have quite enough to finish off that job. So we had to come back. But I have found a lot of things along the way, as you may have seen in the time lapse. So we passed by the lake. That was pretty cool. What? Oh, is that just the tree? Okay, I thought that was that sun setting. No, it's just the orange leaves. We also saw a large sawmill, which is pretty cool. Don't know. We could sell the woods through that sawmill. That would require. Although I believe, unless I had the mod that allows us to hire it, we would have to purchase. I think that's correct. I don't think that's built into the base game. These cars just keep overtaking just at the last moment. But we probably will get our own sawmill if we can. If the map will let us. It might not. We'll start off with the small one, I think. But yeah, we saw some really nice fields. You may have seen I got a little bit lost. I thought I could go through somewhere, but it turns out that there was maybe a hedge in the way, or so. You know, a couple of different routes we took. But I like the way to this field because it's just, you know, follow the big road round, and then we are there. So we should be turning soon. I think, is it afterwards? I think it's. I'm not sure what this is actually. I still don't know what it is because I don't think it's a zoo. It doesn't look like an animal dealer. We definitely passed the animal dealer earlier. What is this? Potato processing plant. Very nice. Always got to have that potato processing plant. Oh, I think I went round the wrong way. It turns out we can actually cut through here, which is very handy. Let's reverse up. And we should be able to get the rest of this done. What are we at? 58% at the moment. So hopefully we should be all good to go. Right, start that back up again. Yeah. So let's finish off this. This would be our 4th fertilizing contract today. But as I said, we need money to progress. And I did some of the maths on this. And I think we are somewhere in the region of £14,000 we would have earned from these fertilising contracts today, which is pretty good. Don't really need to do this around there, but hey, that's fine. Right, that one, go. But yeah, you know, all the money will help. We spent about £4,000 worth of that on this fertiliser. And I think next we will get to clearing out some trees. The trees should bring us a little bit more money. And then we can buy our greenhouse and water tanker. So what we are, 86%, almost there. This should be the last run. Yeah, this is quite a long field, so we should be able to... Hopefully we don't have to pick up any small bits. I wouldn't say we do. What are we? 94. Ooh, it's going to be close. 95. Ah, yes, we should do it. Should be fine. Yeah, we'll do it. The confidence. And there we go. We have finished with this field with 1,000. Is that 1,000 or 100? That's 100. No, that's 1,000. 1,051 litres left, I believe. So, we can now collect all this money. So we are now at £25,000, which is, you know, much better off than we were before. So let me head back to the farm, I think. Yes. Yeah. Let me head back to the farm and we will start to cut down some trees. So we are back at our kind of plot of land, our woodland, our yard, whatever we would like to call it. And we need to kind of carve out a little area for the various different productions to go in. So I think that we should leave a couple of trees here. In fact, actually, we might not leave those trees there. And we'll put, if we head on over to the shop constructions. So we are going to put this down eventually. It's not going to take that much, but we will have to clear a bunch of trees around here. So we could put, so we can put that somewhere there. And then if we come over to greenhouses, large greenhouse. Where's the, where is it? I think they spawn out the front. I might be wrong. But if we put it somewhere here, I could be wrong. Is it at the side? I can't remember now. Oh, that is very much not very level. It's uneven. We could put a water tower in here, so I don't particularly want to block that. And if we come over here, yeah, so we could put it somewhere here. That would work. So let's just clear out a bunch of trees from kind of that hedge. Oh no, not that hedge. The one down here. I have got the LumberJack mod installed, so we'll be able to get rid of the... hopefully we'll be able to get rid of the stumps. So, I think it's that one, isn't it? No, I think it's from here. We'll need to move this bag. We can cut down these trees as well. And if we come through here, we have our chainsaw with us. I'm not entirely sure what the best place to... I think if we just take down kind of these ones, let's... that one was easy. You can keep that. Does this cut? Oh, it does. Can I... Oh, there we go. Not sure how this works, but it's kind of working. You gotta hold it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So let's take out... There we go. There's another one. This big tree. The more wood we can get, the better. Where are we going to? Are we taking this one? Yeah, we probably should take this one out. Get a bit more wood from it. So, let me cut down some of these trees. I'll trim them up. I'll load them onto the trailer. And hopefully we'll create a nice spot for our new greenhouse. Okay, so we have loaded up the trailer with a couple of trees. Let's have a look to see where the best price is. We are looking for wood. Wood. Oh, it's actually the best time in October, which is very handy. So, they're all about the same. So that's that sawmill. Yeah. Okay. Let's take it to the carpentry, which we have been to very recently. And look at that sun. That is a spectacular view. But hopefully we can get a lot of money from this. I'm not... I wouldn't be... I wouldn't think that... Oh! Yeah, this is a very long load. I'll just try to squeeze it past the... Hold on. If I can... pull out... Right, there we go. It is also very nicely stacked, I must say. Rather surprised by that. But we should be able to get a fair amount of money from this. I don't think we're going to get enough to buy the greenhouse and the water tanker just yet from this. Yeah, this is obviously a long trailer, so we've got to cut in a little bit. There we go. Got it. But we'll certainly be quite close. Because the greenhouse that we're after, the large one, is £36,000, and the tanker's about 7,500. And we are almost at the sawmill. Oh, slightly overshot. That's... I'm going to raise this. We got stuck on the hedge. A little bit. This is not ideal. Right, there we go. Repositioned. Try and get into the trigger nicely. There we go. Right, what are our predictions? I'm gonna say maybe 10, possibly £12,000. Ooh, 15. That takes us up to £40,000. Oh. Which is almost enough, I think. What would it be? So 36 plus 7,000. We might just need to do a couple more trees, maybe. But lots of money in the in the wood, and in fact, I think wood beams. Yeah, even more. 3,000 at the peak there. 8,000. Yeah, so we really do need to get that sawmill up and running as soon as we can. That's going to be incredible. But that does take a little bit of time, and it is also another 36,000. So we will get there in time. But I think what I will do, can't get it just yet. We are a little bit short on money for the tanker. I will probably clear out the rest of the area, maybe load up a couple more trees, and then we will take them to the sawmill, and hopefully I think an extra 10,000 should be alright, to be honest. So let's cut down the rest of the trees to clear the space, and just to kind of prep the area. Going to put the trailer. In fact, I'm going to put the trailer. So let me see you when I have loaded the trailer back up again. So we are back at the sawmill with another trailer full of logs. And look at that. We've got our £10,000 that we were looking for. So that's taking us up to £50,000. And all we need to do now is, well, head on into the morning, and we can buy our green money making machine. So it's now the morning time, and we've got a couple more trees lying down over here. We've cut a nice little chunk out of here. We can take these trees down as well. Now, if we go into the greenhouses, overlaps with another object. So we don't own too far out. How far out do we own? There. So we're going to need to cut down a couple more trees. We can just move them out of the way for now. Right. So we have now cleared out the area, and it looks quite large. We have a lot of trees here. It might seem a bit weird that we've got so many different trees, but we will be able to process it, and it will be a lot of money. One thing we have found out is when we have a look at our plot of land, how much of a gap there is between the two fields. Because presumably, yeah, that takes up a little bit more of our plots, so we've got to come in a bit more. Luckily, this area over here should be roughly, probably somewhere around here, should be within our boundary, so we should be able to put a water tower in here, which will help us with transporting of the water. But let's go into construction, into greenhouses, and yeah, you can see the amount of trees here and the amount of compaction we've done to the other farmer's field. But I thought it was going to let us place it overlapping with another object. What other object? Land is not owned by overlaps with another object. I honestly, I don't know. What object is it overlapping with? Have I left some stumps around? I don't think I have. Only takes one, to be honest. Let's pick up the tanker. Yeah, definitely not flat here. Got full of stones. But yeah, if we pick up the tanker, this tanker here. Oh, it's 9,500. We can put. Yeah, we're not going to change that. I don't know what that's changing, to be honest. I don't think it makes much of a difference. We can always customize this afterwards anyway. So let's buy that. Did we just buy that? Yeah. Oh, we had 51,000. I thought, that's very weird. Yes. That's roughly where we want it. They're giving us £1,000 left over and a brand new greenhouse. Oh, so yes, it was on the side here. I might have to flatten this actually. Let's go to construction to soften. We'll just soften all this. Out. There we go. Very good. So now we have a greenhouse. So let's go and retrieve our water tanker. And then I think that's going to do us for this episode. It's been packed full. Lots to do. So let me see you back at the greenhouse. Okay, so we have our tanker back at our farm. We have the greenhouse, the large greenhouse here. We still need to fill it up with some water. We have a mountain of trees that we can process for more wood that we've taken from this area. We're going to put obviously a water tower in here make it a little bit easier to transport back and forth. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. It's been a fairly mammoth one, but I'd just like to say thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for watching, and please feel free to share your thoughts on this series so far. But until next time, bye for now.